Y'all saw the title, y'all saw the thumbnail, so y'all know I'm about to be giving y'all my top 10 no skip album. A few days ago, I was scrolling through Twitter and then Instagram, and I was like, why people posting their favorite albums? But not just that, they was using this template of Bill Clinton. He was holding up one album and then it was like 3 on the ground, and I found out they posting their favorite albums and like albums that have no skips on them. And then I saw Terrell's video and I'm like, this is the perfect idea. Why not think of this? As much as I love music, and specifically R&B music. Anyways, so it took me forever to start this video. I don't understand what was going on with my camera. So what happened was, I had on my blue hoodie, and I don't know what's going on with the blue hoodie and the camera and the lighting. It was making me look like I was orange or I was the sun. I don't know what's going on, but I'm glad that we got that fixed. But anyways, if you are new to the channel, you don't know who I am Will, and you are watching Super City. If you are new to the channel, please leave a like on the video, you comment, and we subscribe, because I know you're gonna subscribe. Turn your post notifications so you get all, not none, and not some notification on videos. I ain't gonna say nothing else. Let's get into the video. The first no skip album came out when I was in the 8th grade. You know how old I am? I am 22 years old and I'm a senior in college. This album still makes me feel the same way that it did then. And I was in the 8th grade then. I understood what was going on then, but now that I'm grown, I really understand. If you don't know what I'm talking about, is the Take Care album by Drake. This album has 0 skips. I don't care what you say. I don't care how you feel. This is Drake's best album. I said what I said. All the way from track 1 to track 18. What you gonna skip? Tell me. I wanna know. You gonna skip Over My Dead Body? Tasteless. Shot for... If you skip Shot for Me, you need to be exiled from this earth. Headlines? True Love? Take Care with Rihanna? Marvin's Room? Like, what you gonna skip? It don't make sense. You can't skip nothing on this album because it's just, the titles say it for itself. Like, what you gonna skip? Nothing. Next album is a classic, and it came out about, I think came out in 2016. 2016 was a good year for music, just a good year in general. So you don't know what album this is. This is 24 Karat Magic by Bruno Mars. I first heard 24 Karat Magic, I was like, this is trash. I didn't understand what was going on. Then I heard the rest of the album and I'm like, okay, so I understand the whole message. So you don't know, you should know by now. So I shouldn't have to explain the album. But basically, it's an old school album, but made in the 2010s. All the way from track 1 to track 9. He really made an old school album, because back then all the albums was like 10 tracks or less. 0 skips. Calling All My Lovelies, Finesse, Chunky, 24 Karat Magic. Now that I get the concept, Versace on the Floor. Like, what you gonna skip? Nothing. If you skip anything on that album, it says a lot about your character. Next album, say what you want, but this is Beyonce's, don't want to say it's her best album. It's her album with 0 skips. 0. Next to this album is B-Day, but this album that I'm talking about is 4. Place 1, I Care, I Miss You, Best Thing I Never Had, Party, Rather Die Young, Start Over, Love on Top, Countdown, End of Time, I Was Here, Run the World, Lay Up Under Me, School and Life, Dance for You. What on that album we gonna skip? Like I said before, tasteless. Next album isn't their debut album. It isn't the sophomore album, but it's the album that made her who she is today, or what we know as her today. The Control album by Janet Jackson. You cannot tell me this album has skips, period. Not a one. Jimmy Jam and Terry Lewis, they did their thing on this whole album. The whole album. Not one song, not 2, but the whole album. My favorite from the album is Funny How Time Flies. But that whole album, well, Funny How Time Flies, Let's Wait a While, Control, Pleasure Principle. I can go on and on. That album, classic. This next album was one of my faves. Well, actually, all of these albums are from my fave artists, but this album is their debut album. The album that was produced by somebody that, you know, he's in jail, riding in jail. But, you know, I love this album. I love the way she sang, even though it was, you know, produced by a horrible person. 0 skips on this album. Intro, throw your hands up, back and forth, ain't nothing but a number, down with the click, at your best, no one knows how to love, I'm so into you, street thing, young nation, old school, I'm down. I'm trying to look for a skip. I don't see one. My favorite from this album is Street Thing. Aaliyah's head voice and voice in general is underrated. People love to compare her to Brandy and Monica. Aaliyah was a freak of nature. That girl could sing. She wasn't a singer, she was a singer. If you don't believe me, go pull up when she was singing the one I gave my heart to live. Specifically, the one when she was performing one of the Wayne brothers, I forgot which one it was, but she was singing at his show. That was a performance. And also the Oscars when she sang Journey to the Pet. Next album, Toni Braxton, self-titled. 0 skips. Babyface did his thing on this whole album. Toni sang on that album. The singles and the other tracks, Best Friend, Breathe Again, Another Sad Love Song, 7 Whole Days, Candlelight, what else? A whole album. What song you gonna skip on that album? 0. And if you skip, like I said, you are tasteless. Next album, like the other albums, except for Take Care and 24 Karat Magic, came out before I was born. Way 10 years before I was born. But this album, nonetheless, 0 skips. Nothing but bops and hits from this album. I love this artist. Her name is Whitney Houston. But the album that has 0 skips, other albums might have 1, 2, 3, 4. This album has 0 skips, and it's the Whitney album. Now, you might say the Whitney Houston album, you might say I'm Your Baby Tonight, you might say The Bodyguard. The Bodyguard was not a studio album, it was a soundtrack, or Waiting to Exhale, that's not her album, or My Love Is Your Love, or I Look to You. No. The Whitney album, 0 skips. I Wanna Dance with Somebody. You don't skip I Wanna Dance with Somebody? Just the Lonely Talking Again. If you skip that song, tasteless. 0 taste. Like, you can't skip that song. If you don't get the message, you're gonna skip it. If your mental allowed you to understand it, you won't ever skip that song. Love Will Save the Day. Didn't we almost have it all? She sang. I preferred the Welcome Home Heroes performance of that, but she sang it every time. So Emotional. Where You Are. I love that song. Love Is a Contact Sport. You're Still My Man. For the Love of You. Where Do Broken Hearts Go? I Know Him So Well. Word Mom. Whitney songwriters and producers did their thing on that album. Top 3. I didn't try to go in order, but then again I did at the same time. Top 3. Number 3. Rapture by Anita Baker. Y'all youngins don't know nothing about Rapture or Anita Baker in general. Tell me, I just want to know, what would you skip on this album? Listen, Sweet Love, You Bring Me Joy, Caught Up in the Rapture, Been So Long, Mystery, No One in the World, Same Old Love, Watch Your Step. What song on Rapture you gonna skip? 0. If you skip anything on this album, it says a lot about your character. You are not to be trusted. Because this album smacks. Came out 1986. 11 years before I was born. That's crazy. And I have so much love for this album. What I really love about Anita Baker is that she's a songwriter and a producer. I love people that write their own songs and produce their own songs. My favorite, I can't even give you a favorite because they all my favorites. Your top 10 no skip list cannot be complete if this album is not in it. Thriller by Michael Joseph Jackson. The Grammys knew that. All them Grammys he got for that album. That's when people was competing back then. That's when Michael was against Prince and Whitney. Like, they had competition back then. Nowadays, they ain't got competition. Like, people back then was making bodies of work. Thriller is a body of work. I can't even say people sleep on Thriller because everybody know that Thriller is that album. Like, it is that album. 0 skips. Listen, Wanna Be Starting Something, Baby Be Mine, The Girl Is Mine, Thriller, Beat It, Billie Jean, Human Nature, PYT, The Lady in My Life. A body of work with 0 skips, 0 fillers. Quincy Jones and Michael Joseph Jackson did what they had to do. Because I could have get Off the Wall, Bad, Dangerous. Thriller was right here. Then I was like, I want to do Bad though. But I was like, nah, Thriller is that album. Like, it came out yesterday and still be hyped every time you hear it. And then the music videos. Now, did you think that I could do a no skip album video and not have the queen of music, the queen of songwriting, producing on my list? It's just not feasible. It just won't be right. Like, what do I look like? A lot of people would say, oh, why you don't put Emancipation or BB on there, or Music Box, or Daydream, or Mariah Carey, or Caution? You gotta be able to understand certain things when you listen to Butterfly. Nothing but bangers and hits. That album, people say, oh, Mariah's a thug. She's so ghetto and this, that, and the third. No, she just finally got a chance to do what she really wanted to do. All the other albums before that, or majority of them, they was what Tommy Mottola wanted. Tommy Mottola wanted Music Box. Music Box goes off. I believe Music Box is a close second. Vocal wise, music and vocals, Butterfly is that girl. I say 0 skips on this whole album. I mean 0, no track fillers anywhere to be found. Honey, Butterfly, My All, The Roof, Breakdown, Baby Doll, Close My Eyes, Whenever You Call, even Fly Away, and The Beautiful Ones. I ain't gotta say nothing else. The proof is in the pudding. Go listen to these albums. Anyways, if you enjoyed the video, make sure you leave a like, comment, and subscribe. Turn your post notifications so you get all, not none, not some notifications on videos. And I will catch you on the next episode of Social TV. I am gone.